Hi, welcome back to this video series. We're talking about how to enable Centrify MFA on UNIX Linux systems that are joined with Centrify Express. In the previous video, we tested with the email, so we verified that our multi-factor is actually working. Now we're going to add an additional scenario. Focus on the iPhone on the right side of the screen, and we're going to be enrolling a Centrify mobile device. So notice that I already authenticated against it for obvious reasons, but now I'm just following the screens, right, to be able to install the Centrify profile and some of the rules that my administrator might have set up. The profile basically establishes a mutually authenticated relationship, provision inserts, and all this stuff and any MDM or MAM profiles that have been configured. One of the cool things here is that once I have this set up, is that the Centrify Mobile App is going to enable the authenticator, and I'll be able to use Push MFA. So on the cloud side, I've basically enabled mobile authenticator, right? So it's actually right here. I'm going to basically press OK. I also enable Oath OTP. So I can use either Google Authenticator or any oath-based client to get this done. So once this device management enrollment is complete, we'll be able to start testing. So as you can see, it's generating the key. The benefit of using Push MFA is that it's way much more convenient and has this workflow capability in which you can approve. You can look at what's the source IP addresses. So it basically delights your end user. So in here, we open the app, right? This is going to flip. It's going to show me basically any apps that I have enabled for the user. But in this case, I have no apps. This is a test environment. So let's take a look at how this looks. I'm going to go ahead also and log in as the user on the cloud side so I can enroll the Oath OTP as well. So it would be example, and one of the cool things that I can do too is enable. Let's take a look at the authenticator, show authenticator, and now I have the authenticator here. So even if I need a step up for accessing the portal itself, I can do it. So I'm doing this with Lisa, right? And I'm using incognito, so my expectation is that I need to provide step-up authentication. And notice that I have different options here. I'm going to do email again. And I'm going to get an email in her email right here. I'm going to go ahead and approve it. And now it's going to be asking for my password. Right, so we're going to be able to, in this case, I've enabled management. So if I look at devices and all this stuff, notice that I can actually find out where the location of the device. But what I want to do is configure my oath token, right? So I can actually go ahead and do that. This is, I can use the app and do passcodes, and I can just press plus, and I can do scan QR code in here. And this is the one that I have. It's actually the same as I was doing in the test run, right? So, and obviously, I'll be deleting that right away. But anyway, now I have basically two other ways to satisfy my multi-factor requirements. I can do it with my Oath OTP that I have in here, or I can use the mobile authenticator that I have. So let's take a look. Let's initiate a session on a Unix system. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate this session here. And we're going to do Lisa. And we're going to do this. And what you see here is now I have more options available to me. So, and notice that I have the mobile authenticator. If I press 1, focus on the screen on the right, you're going to see that I get, hey, is this your IP address, right? Approximately, and I'm going to approve it. And that was because my AWS instance is around Oregon, Makes a lot of sense. And notice that I'll be able to log in that way, right?